I'm Regina.
And I'm Marlies.
And we started this blogging channel to stay in touch during university because we are about 5 hours apart.
Yeah, and we used to live on the same street, so it's a bit of a change.
Mm-hmm. So we thought this best friend tag would be really fun to do.
Yeah.
So
in the summer while we're actually getting to see each other.
Okay, question number 1 is, how did we meet?
That would be the first day of 9th grade.
Yeah, we were in the same gym class.
Yes.
Did gym come first or did geography come first?
I think geography came first. I feel like gym was last period.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so we met each other.
Because I remember it was a French immersion class when I first saw you, because it was one of those, all the French immersion kids always look at new kids funny.
Yeah, people were staring at me and I just had like my head down.
Because a new kid in French immersion is like an alien.
Yeah, so we found out that we lived on the same street and
we
we had gym.
Yeah. A kid in our class told us, she found out what street you lived on and was like, hey Marlies, guess who lives on your street? And then
because everyone knows everyone in French immersion.
Yeah. Well, because unless you're a new kid in French immersion, you've pretty much been in school together since first grade or kindergarten. So, at least at our school.
Question number 2. What is your favorite thing about the other person?
Do you want to go first?
Okay. The fact that she's like magical and nuts.
Both very accurate things. Oh, jeez. That's a tough question. Do you want to expand further? Or?
Yes, okay, I will. Yeah, so like sometimes she's all like hyper, and if I'm like really sad or something, that'll cheer me up. And she loves Harry Potter. So she's very enthusiastic when she's talking about Harry Potter.
A little bit. Which
makes her very magical, because she is a wizard after all. Or a witch, yeah.
My favorite thing about Regina is, it's gonna sound sappy, but like you actually really inspire me, because like you are super hardworking and stuff, so like, and talented, and therefore I want to be more like you a lot. You make me work harder, basically. You make me be less lazy. That's the correct statement, because I'm not lazy. I'm just less lazy.
Pretty sure I'm really lazy too.
Oh, you're right. What did you do today?
I went to work, but that's because I have to.
I slept until 11.
Okay, fair enough. How long have we known each other? Since grade 9.
So, like 5 years now.
Yep. Okay, most annoying thing about the other person.
I'm gonna go first this time and say that it's how you spoil movies and books and things all the time.
I found out that like I actually got that from my parents.
Really?
I was talking to them and my dad was like, when I was young, I would like read the first 20 pages of a book and then I would skip to the end to find out what happened. And then my dad was like, yeah, your mom is the same. Like,
but that's the thing, like, if you do it to yourself, but you do it to other people too, like, at school all the time, like, whenever we would watch a movie, like, it takes 2 days because the periods aren't long enough to watch a whole movie, so we would watch the first half, you would go home, look up the rest of the movie, find out what happens, and then tell me before we watch the second half.
I like to stay on top of things.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
The most annoying thing about you?
A lot of things. You have a long list to choose from.
No, honestly, I can't really think of anything. Like,
the reason I do that is because I definitely thought about it ahead of time because I saw that was one of the questions.
I can't think of anything.
It took me a long time to come up with that.
Maybe the fact that you don't eat Chinese food, which is kind of difficult when you come to my house. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
That's a really nice answer. It's not my fault I have horrible taste buds.
You are a super taster, maybe.
Super picky taster.
The weirdest thing that we've done together.
I feel like every conversation we have is weird.
Everything that we talk about.
Perhaps it's the fact that we used to obnoxiously sing out loud on the bus as though no one was around us. Even though
I do not regret that for us.
There were literally kids in every other seat though, and we would just like have the earphones in, singing along to some Glee songs.
Yeah. Okay, one habit that the other person has. She likes to make weird faces at the camera sometimes. Like, creepy faces.
I do, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's part of my soul. What are your habits? Jeez, I know you have some.
Thanks.
I didn't say bad habits, I said you had habits.
Do you want me to tell you, or would that be like spoiling?
You can tell me and hopefully I'll think of another good one.
Okay.
You said you knew some. Oh, the fact that you do that? Oh, that's true, you do that. Also, that face. Yeah, that happens a lot. I get that face a lot. I just sort of thought you were going to say as my habit the fact that if ever I'm standing, I'm kind of always dancing. I'm never just standing there. People at school remarked about that and I was like, yeah, I kind of just, that's a thing that I do.
Another habit that I have is when I try to explain to people like math problems, I start being Southern.
That is true, you do. But like really overdramatic, like you're some weird Southern belle.
Yeah.
Like it's not just like a Southern accent, it's like super
extremely exaggerated
and
Southern.
like prissy sort of.
Don't know why I do that.
That's I mean, I talk in a British accent sometimes not intentionally, but the Southern one I think is weirder.
Yeah, because I only do it in specific times.
Yeah, and like it's not like you know anyone Southern, but like I listen to a lot of British people talk. So it kind of comes out because you know sometimes I think in British. I should say English, but
don't be mad, but I secretly stalked George W. Bush, which is why I speak in a Southern accent.
oh man, we can't be friends anymore.
Oh, I didn't mean like I stalk him in the good way.
Oh, like you stalk him to laugh?
And to plot.
Oh, okay.
We probably shouldn't put this part on YouTube.
Plot? He's not even the president anymore.
So? What is that? Like,
what are you gonna do to him?
What do we have in common and what are our differences?
Our haircuts. You came back from China
Yeah.
and you had my haircut. So without the natural curls.
Yeah.
But that was something we had in common. Because it's even like split the same
I
way.
know.
And I found most people split the other way.
Yeah.
That I've noticed in my life.
Yeah, we're just weird in the same way. But, okay, so
We have a lot of the same interests.
like reading.
But like, and we like the same books, I mean like.
Yeah.
You know, not only do we both like to read, we both are like, this was good. I agree! Hey, did you see this television show? I totally did! Did you have a headache earlier? Yeah!
We both had a headache. Still have a bit of one.
Me too.
What would you do if the other person was getting picked on?
Sass them.
Expelliarmus.
It's a good thing for someone who's picking on me. It's very in
Yeah.
defense of me.
Okay, if you could describe the other person in one word, what would that word be? Magical! See the theme here?
It's a good one. I'm torn between skilled or stupendous.
I feel like stupendous sounds like you're stupid, but it means like the
Awesome.
complete opposite.
Yeah. And that works for you. I like that it has like, it's got 2 layers. It's deep.
Oh,
Inception.
I'm an onion.
I'm an onion. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Or like a really old house with lots of coats of paint.
Okay.
That's gross, but an onion.
Okay, if you could go anywhere in the world together, where would you go? London.
Yeah, I was gonna say England.
Inside joke that you two share.
We've made up several nicknames for people we went to school with.
It was very immature, but
And some of them are
hilarious.
based on, like, we would take anagrams of their names, but then take, like, one word out of, like, a longer anagram that was the funniest.
yeah, like there was
There was Milkman,
train tracks.
Divas, and then there were 4 people who we really didn't like, who we gave themed nicknames, and that they all started with L and were all villains.
Like there was Lucifer.
He was the worst. There was Lex, like Lex
Yeah,
Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Lucius,
Yeah.
like Malfoy. Oh,
I can't remember the first.
Oh, Lestrange, like Bellatrix.
Oh yeah, okay. If your house was burning, what is the one thing that you would save?
Am I assuming my family and pets are fine?
Yeah.
Okay. My laptop? And then, to be nice, and like appropriately themed, the picture you drew of me. Because I want a picture of me.
I would take a change of clothes.
That's a good one.
Because you never know how long it'll be until you find someplace else to live.
Much more practical than I am.
You can always check into a hotel, but I mean, you still need clothes, right?
Let's hope so. The nudist hotel.
I would not go to that.
Hotels have robes for you though.
But you can't just walk around in a robe.
Could for like a day.
Do Do you guys own any matching clothes? No, but we dress very similarly.
There were several days in high school where we would show up in basically the same outfit.
Yeah, like same color scheme, like same style.
Yeah,
just
like basic pieces, but like...
bought from different locations.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite TV show?
Ever? Or that's currently on television?
I feel like ever is a little difficult.
I know what my ever one is.
What?
Gilmore Girls.
Oh. Oh
But
yeah.
That's my thing, like, that's different for me. Like, if someone asks me the best show I've ever seen, my answer would be Veronica Mars, but if it's my favorite show I've ever seen, it's Gilmore Girls. It's just, Veronica Mars is a really good show.
I would say, well, I don't really watch TV all that much, but
You started watching 2 new shows this summer.
in the summer, I mean, like during the school year, I don't really.
Okay.
I don't watch
watch
TV on TV.
I watch way too much TV, both on and off TV.
My favorite show would right now would probably have to be Community.
I was gonna say, I'm really looking forward to the 3rd season of Community.
But like a show that I can watch over and over and over again would probably be Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. I'm also sort of like loving Degrassi right now. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, but it's sort of a thing. I saw the worst show ever when I was at school. It's called Bridalplasty. And it's the worst,
Oh,
like, morally,
yeah,
because the
yeah.
worst show ever is Secret Life of the American Teenager, but
Yes.
it's so bad.
Comedy, horror, or chick flick movies? There's
Well-
a conflict like in this question because
There is such thing as a rom-com.
yeah,
But also, like, you always complained about chick flicks, but we always end up watching chick flicks anyway.
I don't like chick flicks that are very typical. Like my idea of a good chick flick is Love Actually.
Because it's awesome.
It is awesome. It's also my favorite Christmas movie.
It's a really
But
good movie.
yeah.
I'm really partial to the Island of Misfit Toys movie. I don't remember what that's called. I think it's just called Rudolph, but...
Oh, the one where it's like claymation.
Yeah, that one.
That's really
that
good.
was good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And stuffs. But we always end up watching chick flicks anyway. Sometimes we make fun of them.
Especially if they've got Mary Kate and Ashley in them.
I love Mary Kate and Ashley.
They're so awesome.
They were my childhood idols.